Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So my name is Sakshi and here I make beauty, lifestyle, makeup, fashion, vlogs and everything. Please make sure you hit that subscribe button and I will make sure that you will love my content. Now let's dive further in this video. Let's go. So this video is which palettes I own as a makeup artist. I have many palettes, but I will show you some of the palettes which I think are worth the money, and let's see what I will tell you further in this video. So firstly, please don't think that I'm bragging or I'm showing off my palettes. It's just that I'm showing you which palettes I own and is it worth for you guys to own it or not. And I own it because I am a makeup artist and it is necessary for us to own such many palettes for different shades. Firstly, I have the Makeup Revolution palette. This palette, forever flawless. I will make sure that which palettes I get link. I will make sure that I will keep the link in the description box below. Now, this is the Makeup Revolution palette. So, this palette firstly has mirror and it is very necessary for every palette to have mirror, because if we have mirror in the palette then it becomes very easy for us at the time of traveling to not carry extra mirror with ourselves. So firstly I have this palette has all the pink shades. You can see which shades it has. It has pinkish, some glitter shades. So this palette we can use to make pinky glam makeup look, and also you can create many makeup look, and you can also use it for daily basis because it has some browns and nudes. So I have created this makeup look with the help of another palette, but you can also create this look with the help of this palette. So I have not applied much. I have just applied a brown and a pink shade. So if you have this palette, you can use this brown shade and this pink shade to create this look. Now second I have is the Jaclyn Hill palette. So this is the Jaclyn Hill palette. This is a very beautiful palette. I just love it. The pigment of this palette is also very good. So firstly I will show you that it has also many shades like green, dark green, blue, purple and every shade which we need. If we have outfit of green color and purple color, then you can use these shades. And mostly it has all the browns and the yellows. And this palette is I generally prefer to use this palette for wedding look. Like you have brown, glitter shades, and we can create a good wedding look with the help of this palette. It is not very useful for daily basis because it doesn't have any pink shades, and it is necessary to have pink shades. So I will recommend this palette, but I will not recommend this palette at a huge level. I love this palette. Now I have bought it, so I have to use it. But you can find the dupe of this palette on Meesho also, and it is very affordable in range in Meesho. Now comes the Carnival XL Remastered palette. So there was firstly Carnival XL Remastered. This came now. Before that there was Carnival XL Pro palette, and the Pro palette was very awesome. Now this Carnival is from Be Perfect Cosmetics. Sorry. Okay, so in that Carnival XL Pro palette, it has three. It was little big and it had three highlighter shades. And in this is a very beautiful palette, and I use this palette for every client. I don't use that Revolution palette. Revolution palette I generally use for my own personal use. The Jaclyn Hill palette I use if the client pays me less, but I generally prefer to use this Carnival XL Remastered palette. The shades of this palette are just awesome. Let me swatch some shade for you guys. This both are my favorite shades. You can see this shade and this shade. I will swatch the pink. You only see the pigment. Fucking beautiful pigment. This lilac-y shade. It's a shimmer shade. I just love blue shade. can see the pigment, how pigmented this palette is, the golden glitter. This is a very pigmented palette. I just love this palette a lot, and I will recommend to each and every makeup artist to buy this palette. But for beginners of makeup, don't invest in this palette. This is very expensive. I had bought it for 4,500 rupees. Now it's around 3,500 rupees. But for 3,500 rupees, it is a good palette. But for non-makeup artist, if you have a lot of money, then you can surely buy this palette. But if you want to buy an average palette, then you can buy the Makeup Revolution palette. It is a very good palette, and I just love this palette. For makeup artists, you should buy this palette. Definitely, it is a worth the money palette. And lastly, I have the Lance palette. This is not a eyeshadow palette, this is a glitter palette, so it has only glitter shades. See, this is a very good glitter palette, and it has very beautiful glitters, and the glitters are very good. This is the love. I love this palette a lot, and if I show this palette to any of my friends, my all friends love this palette like anything. They are just like, we want to also buy this palette, but it's not necessary for everyone to buy this palette. As a makeup artist, I need this palette, and it is very affordable. It is for 900 rupees, yeah, something. Wait, I will swatch it, this palette also for you guys. Let's take this pink shade so you can see what. Okay, so this is very glitter, so you have to direct stick it on the eyes like this. See, this is a very beautiful palette. So these are some of the palettes which I own, and please don't come to me in the comment section down that I am bragging or I am showing off. I am not at all showing off. I am just telling you which palettes I own and which palette is necessary for the makeup artist or for beginners to take. These are the four. Also, I have one more palette. Yeah. So this is a nostalgic kind of thing because this was my first palette. It is from a local company, Beauty Assured Makeup Palette. It is broken now. This I had taken like when I was in 5th or 6th. We get in from the local market and everything. This is that palette, and I still use this palette because it has very good shimmer shades. So I use this palette as an highlighter. That's very good. And this is also, this was a blush and highlighter palette, but that time I took this palette as it is a makeup palette, like this is an eyeshadow palette, and I used to do eyeshadow with the help of this palette. From this palette to this palette, I came a long way in makeup. So this is a very nostalgic palette. I just love it, this palette. But like after using this all palettes, you don't like it much, but it is a good palette for very small, like if you are in 4th, 5th, 6th standard, you can take this palette and use as blush, highlighter, everything. It is a very good palette. So this all are the palettes which I own personally, and I use it as a makeup artist. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe to my channel, and please make sure you share this video to as much as possible people. It will be great for me. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe. Bye. See ya.